Hi, I'm Jonathan from Pet Massage. Today we're going to talk about whether or not to do massage on a table like this one or on the floor. Okay, today we're going to be talking about whether or not we should massage dogs on a table like this one or on the floor. I wrote a piece about this several months ago and we got a lot of comments, and I just wanted to do a visual display of why I like working on a table as opposed to working on the floor. As you can see right here, it's really easy for me to hold Camille to get to all the parts of her body like this, and I can still be upright and I can breathe. And we've talked about in past videos how important breathing is. We've talked about 8-way breathing. We've talked about moving like a potted palm. We've talked about breathing from our core. Everything has to do with breath. If there's any time where my breath is compromised, then the dog experiences that as something's wrong. Because when would I hold my breath? I hold my breath if I'm afraid. Oh my gosh, what's that? Or if I'm in pain, oh, hold my breath. Or if I'm not sure, wonder what that means. See, and every time I hold my breath, the dog takes that as something's wrong. Doesn't know how to interpret the fact that of why I'm holding the breath. They just sense that breath is being withheld. So at any time where my breath is compromised, that tells the dog that there's something they have to be alert about, that there's something wrong, that they can't fully relax on the table. So that's why I like to be able to use my legs, my body, and everything in all of my strokes, and make sure that my back is straight, my chest is up, lifting from the sternum as I breathe, and breathe fully. So important. So when I'm going to compare that to working on the floor, you're going to see how I may be compromised working on the floor. Well, here I am down on the floor, and if I were going to give a massage on the floor, first of all, I would want to have a defined area, and I put a pad down here, one, to define the space, and secondly, to protect my knees if I need to kneel, and or my butt when I'm on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to try to do a little massage here, and here I am. I'm reaching over to get to the top of Camille's head. I pull my arm back, and this is as far as I can go without falling backwards. Okay, so you can see this is not ergonomically effective. If I want to reach over here with this arm, I have to reach way over, and what that's doing is that's pulling my rib cage over and pressing down on my diaphragm so that I can't get a full breath. We have an interloper here, which is another problem with doing massages with the dogs on the floor. You never know who's going to come in on it and fight it. You goof. All right. Okay. So, body mechanics wise, you want to make sure that you can breathe at all times, and that if your legs are compromised in any way, that's going to cut off the energy flow from your feet, so it's impossible to be grounded in this position. If I want to lean forward, it's very difficult for me to get any further than this. If I want to lean across, I have to twist. That's pushing my lateral obliques into my rib cage, and it's compressing my breathing. So this is the reason why I feel that it's important to massage dogs on the table. It's also more, I think it's more professional. I know there's a big trend with veterinarians to work with dogs and at least greet them and treat them as much as possible on the ground, but they are not, they usually have somebody holding the dog, and they work on the area where they need to get to. They're not doing a full body massage where they need to work on the entire dog's body. So body mechanics, she just walked away. That's another issue. When I defined the space on a table, the dogs don't have a tendency to to just walk away. This one, it gives them a lot of freedom. When my dogs are on the table, I am in control of that space. I own that space. The dogs stay on the table for as long as I want them to be on, and then they can get a full body massage. So here we are back at the table. You can see that I'm standing straight. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm able to breathe comfortably and calmly, and I can get to every part of the dog without straining myself. And so Camille here seems to appreciate it. So I hope you found some value in the video. I hope it changes the way that you are practicing your massage. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's the Pet Massage Training and Research Institute. And I have lots of helpful hints that I put out every week. That's a subscription. You can subscribe at petmassage.com. And all of the hundreds of helpful hints that I've written over the years is also cached on the website as well. So I'll see you next time. Let's do it.